4.0 Operate the MGSS. This terminal learning objective will contain the following enabling learning objectives. Identify the MGSS controls and indicators. Load and arm the FU and FCU. Warning: failure to read and follow all warnings in the Operator User Manual (OUM) can result in injury to personnel or damage to equipment. Refer to the OUM for the comprehensive warning summary. Make sure the safe and arm dial is in the safe position prior to loading. Do not stand in front of the vehicle when loading and arming the vehicle. The last soldier entering the vehicle performs the FU and FCU arm procedures. The first soldier to exit the vehicle disarms the FU and FCU. Identify the MGSS controls and indicators. Fired rounds push button, when pressed, indicates on the LED display the number of activations since loading. When released, indicates the number of remaining M30 cartridges. LED display indicates the number of remaining M30 cartridges and the number of M30 cartridges that have been activated since loading. If power is lost, the number of M30 cartridges that were activated since loading information will also be lost. May display an error code if a system malfunction is detected during operation. Note: refer to the MGSS OUM to view error codes. Test Display Push Button initiates a self-test of the MGSS. Results are displayed in the LED display. Active Go, No-Go LEDs display bit results and MGSS status. The Active Go LED is green and the No-Go LED is red. MGSS Safe Arm Toggle Switch (FCU) is a safety interlock to ensure safe operations and control of the MGSS FCU FU. The toggle switch precludes inadvertent activation of the MGSS during loading and unloading. When the safe arm switch on the FCU is placed in the safe position, an internal switch is triggered which disconnects the power of the total MGSS system. MGSS Safe Arm Wheel (FU) provides secondary safe arm functions and must be manually rotated to the safe position before the FU can be opened for loading, unloading. The FU Safe Arm Wheel does not override the safe arm switch on the FCU. Load and arm the FU and FCU. After the MGSS is installed on the vehicle, the M30 pyrotechnic cartridges must be loaded into the FU and the FU must be armed. To complete these requirements, perform the following steps. Turn the vehicle master power off. Ensure the MGSS FCU safe arm toggle switch is in the safe position. Approach the FU from the opposite end of the direction of fire. Ensure the MGSS FU safe arm wheel is in the safe position. After lifting the handles on each side, open the cartridge carrier of the FU. Load the pyrotechnic cartridges. Only MGSS M30 white smoke pyrotechnic cartridges should be loaded in this device. Close the cartridge carrier of the FU and lock it with the handles on each side. Turn the vehicle master power on. Staying out of the firing path of the FU, enable the FU by turning the safety wheel to the armed position. Place the FCU Safe Arm Toggle Switch to the armed position. Once the MGSS is armed, it will perform a bit. The FCU will display the results with a Go green LED or No-Go red LED. After bit passes, the FCU will count the number of rounds, then display the number present.